Seriously, I don't know what's wrong with me. I mean, any normal person watching American Horror Story Freak Show would think, oh, that clown's really creepy. What do I think? Oh, I really want to do a makeup tutorial of that clown. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is a cool look, right? Now, I haven't looked, but I'm guessing there are a ton of Twisty the Clown makeup tutorials on YouTube. I can kind of gather because, I mean, the show's been very popular. But I promise you, this one is going to be the best Twisty the Clown tutorial you are ever going to see. Now, because I'm putting on a ball cap, I want to get my hair as much out of the way as possible. That's why I'm pinning it all back. It'd be useful if I didn't have long hair. I wish I had Play-Doh hair like Peter in Family Guy. There's a scene in Family Guy where he's bald and then he says, "Oh, don't worry, my hair's made out of Play-Doh." And it just grows back. That's what I want. That's what I want. Now this ball cap on Twisty, it's almost like protruding, so I'm gonna thicken up my skin there to bring the ball cap out a bit. So I'm gonna achieve that with some liquid latex and some toilet tissue. I'm gonna sort of layer it up around here. Okay, so I've added about 3 layers of tissue there, just to give me a bit more prominence on the hairline, just to make it look more like a cap, and it's not part of the of him really. Now the signature part of this look is, I think, that smile that he wears, which is a fake smile which he wears to cover up his disfigured jaw. I won't say how he disfigured it, just in case you don't want any spoilers, but it's basically a very fake, cheesy grin. So I'm going to use my little sketching pencil, which I like to use to plot out things on my face. And I'm just going to look at a picture of him just to see if I can get it right. Okay, that'll do. I'm going to do all the teethy bits later, but as long as you get the sort of basic shape in. Now this bit is optional. You don't have to do it because it is a bit time consuming, but it is quite a cool effect. Because this bit is a mask, it's going to be on top of the skin basically. You want to make it look like it's protruding a little bit, so I'm going to achieve that by putting some something around here. I think I'm going to use some cotton wool actually. You can use wax or you can use rolled up tissue with some liquid latex. Reason why I say it's optional is, well, it's quite time consuming, and also it won't really, if you made this makeup without it, people will still know that you're Twisty, so. But I'm just gonna do this, just give it like a protruding effect so it looks like it's a mask. I'm gonna look like Father Christmas after this. Well, an evil Father Christmas. Now this look is great if you've got big eyebrows, like I have, because you don't need to block them out for this. The makeup's literally painted over them so you can still see the eyebrows, but I'm going to take some concealer over my brows just to lighten them slightly so they don't protrude too much over the white. I mean, the white should clear them up relatively well. Okay, I've got a sponge. I'm going to keep this sponge dry, and I've got some Blanc de Clown by Snazaroo, and it's very, very old, this makeup. He's had it on for ages. So you don't want the sponge to be wet. You want it to be very dry, and don't want to blend it in. You want to make it very like sporadic. So if you look at close-up pictures of him, you can sort of see his you can sort of see he's in a bad way underneath as well. So his skin underneath is quite quite dull, and you can sort of see that through the white. So you want to make it look very noisy in picture terms, like really pixelated. Next I'm going to add some black face paint, and this is going to go onto the eye. And I've put some water on that, so hopefully that will run and also make it look a little bit faded as well. Put a little bit underneath as well. You want to make this look like it's very, 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 very faded. So there you are, something like that, like Marla Singer meets Pennywise. I'm going to take the black again, the black watercolour, and along this edge here we're going to take this black around there. I'm going to use that where we've got a bit of tissue. Just to blend that upwards. A little bit. Like so, just so it gives us kind of shadow, so it looks like it's more protruding, well hopefully. I'm going to take some of the Makeup Atelier white liner, which is a very intense white. I'm going to take that over my brows just to lighten them out just a wee bit further. I don't want to cover them up because I don't really have to with this look. And just really in little extra bits, I'm going to just take that just to make it look a bit more random. I've got a foundation here. This is from Collection, and it's quite a dark foundation for me, so hopefully it'll give me a good contrast, because I want the ball cap to look different, like a different shade to my the white face there. So if I use a darker foundation I can find, it'll give a good contrast. I'm going to add some fake blood. I'm going to use the Theatre Blood by Snazaroo. I'm going to take this along here. I'm going to take my brush at an angle, because where I've done that dent, where I've applied the toilet paper before, there should be like a little protruding bit there where I can just put the brush at an angle and just get into that groove just there. Like it's been like sewn on me, or I don't know. I mean, the actor who plays Twisty is bald, so I think they probably worked on here. Actually, I don't know how they did it. There might be a makeup tutorial online. I saw a couple online of the actual actors and actresses getting their makeup done. I saw I can't remember what she's called in the series, but she's basically portraying Slitsy, who was she was actually a man. Slitsy was, but Slitsy was a very, very, very famous microcephalic in the freak show era. Microcephalic is a pinhead. Have you seen movie Freaks? You know what I'm talking about. There's something along the lines of that, and then just taking. I'm going to brush some of it down just like it's been bleeding out. Next we're going to take a red pencil or a red paint, doesn't matter. I'm using a red pencil just because it's going to be easier to do. I'm just going to do the 2 lines coming down along the eyes. And then just going to go over that with the black. Okay, now I'm going to do the mouth now. I think it's best if I just fast forward through it, and then I'll probably just talk to you what I did, because it's going to be hard for me to talk and do it at the same time. So yeah, the goofier looking the better. Next up I'm going to take some white. I can find it. I'm going to take this down the neck. Just going to take my fake blood. I'm just going to add some more blood in patches. I'm just going to draw a red line across here. Because he's got a red and white clown costume on, which I don't have, so I'm going to sort of draw that on. I'm going to draw a straight line across here. It's going to be where the string, well, is meant to be. Next I'm going to stick on the 3 tufts of hair that he has. I've got some cotton wool I'm just sort of dipped in paint. So he's got a green one, a red one and a yellow one. The green one's in the middle. So when all else fails, just use sellotape. Okay, that's basic gist of the makeup done. So I'm just going to go and, you know, add little bits to it that I think need adding. But this is basically the gist of it done. And there you have it, I think. This is Twisty, the clown from American Horror Show. The sun's just gone behind the clouds, which is really annoying. Hopefully you can still see the makeup. It kind of gives it sort of like a moody, gloomy essence, which is what Twisty has. So maybe, I don't know, maybe it's adding to the effect. I don't know. So yeah, and really the main thing is you want the mouth to look really fake, big teeth, goofy, and apart from that, yeah, just it's quite easy actually, this makeup. I mean, and you don't really have to have this protruding bit here, just sort of that's the effect. So just do the sort of facial expression that he has. It's more kind of like a feel sorry for me look, isn't it? It's kind of like that, isn't it? Yeah, I don't really find him that scary, to be honest with you. And I think when you hear his backstory, you'll kind of understand why he is who he is, and he becomes not scary. He becomes kind of, you know, you feel sorry for him. Like there's a reason why he kills people and why he is how he is. And it's quite a sad story actually. So he goes from being like Pennywise to being like, I don't know, Dumbo. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you've got any more requests for me, just send them in. Just comment below or message me on my Twitter or anything. I've got all my links down there. And anything Halloweeny I'll do, because I was busy over October, so I didn't get the chance to do many Halloween looks. So I'm going to try and get some Halloween looks 11 months early now. So basically, just send me requests. I'll see if I can do them. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all very soon.